The Kasama family lived in Yakushima for over 1,000 years, and I, as part of that heritage, have always been able to sense things that others cannot. Growing up, I never realized that my power was special, but the people who see me talking to thin air grew scared of me, and I spent many years isolated, and alone. I felt that the only time I could be myself was around animals, who are pure of heart and free from negative thoughts. In the end, I felt suffocated on the island, so I decided to move to Tokyo to study at a university there. However, after spending a number of years in a big city, surrounded by people who cared little for one another, I began to lose interest in the supernatural elements of the world, too. However, one night, I had a dream that my father, whom I had not seen in a while, came and bid me farewell. Soon after, I received a message that he had passed away. This event stirred something inside me, and I started to remember all those animals whom I had once been so close to in Yakushima. I decided that I wanted to protect those precious lives, and so I became a wildlife surveillance officer at the WWWC, an animal conservation group. Through my work, I received information that suggested an organization called the Mishima Saibatsu was involved in the smuggling of endangered animals. Its leader at the time, Kazuya Mishima, was the man behind this cruelty. So, I entered the King of Iron Fist tournament in an attempt to bring Kazuya in. The moment I met him, however, I sensed a mystical and evil power exuding from him. I immediately understood that this man was the same as me, misunderstood, because of our powers, and forced to endure a life of loneliness because of it. I knew I was one of the only people in the world who could empathize with him, who saved him from his solitude. And so, I approached Kazuya without any fear in my heart. Gradually, we became very close, and brief though our time together was, we were happy. And then, we conceived a child. However, fate tore us apart when Kazuya was defeated by his father, Heihachi, and disappeared without a trace. Around this time, a strange figure bearing Kazuya's resemblance appeared before me. It was the evil presence that had been possessing him, which we now called Devil. I could sense that it wanted the soul of the child that grew inside me, so I had no choice but to fight it for the sake of our baby. However, Devil's power was too great, that I was quickly overpowered. The only thought running through my mind was that of protecting the life inside me. As I prayed for some kind of miracle, I began to feel a strange sensation course through me. A brilliant, bright light flowed from my body, giving me tremendous strength. With it, I was able to defeat Devil. When the light subsided, my body reverted to normal, as if it knew that my task was complete. I still cannot fully comprehend what happened to me, but I believe the Kasama blood that runs through my veins reacted with Kazuya's blood to cause the miracle that I had prayed for. After that, I returned to Yakushima, and gave birth to our child. I wanted him to treat others with kindness, and to always have a tender heart, so I named him Jin. Compassion.
Jin.